You are on the rant couch where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one is from May Morris, who, yes, has been, for some reason, a $15 patron this whole time, which is just giving money to Patreon for no reason. But she's finally cashed in on a request. Rant about butt rock versus Sperg rock. So this came out of a discussion we were having. If you don't know about butt rock is the genre of shitty, generic radio rock and roll that is, I guess you also known as post-grunge, where it's guys going, oh! So if you've ever listened to Stained, it's been a while, or fucking Creed, with all I hold, or Bush, Glycerine, or the butt rock of the early 2000s had a bit more clean vocal to it. So you had stuff like "Back off, I'll take you on." You know, that's like the real butt-headed stuff. Then you got like "Puddle of Mud." I need to feel you. All of that. That is butt rock. It is. I would have said it was the worst genre of music for a long time until the late 2000s and early 2010s happened, and we got introduced to millennial whoa core, and that is much worse than butt rock. Butt rock's at least tolerable, fun party music. Whoa core and like shit like Fun or Foster the People makes me want to fucking kill myself, and everything that's come after it is even worse. Imagine Dragons, they are the true cancer of this world. The worst thing that's ever happened to radio rock. But, you know, as we were discussing butt rock, we realized it had a parallel dimension. Because there's also Sperg rock, as characterized by bands like Beck. I don't remember why Beck came up in our discussion, but we were talking about Beck. And, yeah, he's like the opposite of butt rock, while still being, like, the same kind of, like, you know, relatively formulaic radio music. It's just that rather than the direct themes and overwrought emotions, everything he's singing about is ironic and nonsensical and postmodern, you know? Instead of the big chugging riff, it's weird sounds and washboards and, like, other bullshit. It's, like, just taking it and doing the opposite thing with it, you know? I guess other Sperg rock might include, like, I don't know if Weezer really qualifies as Sperg rock. They're more just like a power pop band. They're along the same lines. What's another Sperg rock band other than Beck? What else sounds like Beck? God, now I'm just like debating in my head about different songs and whether they fall into more butt rock or Sperg rock categories on the continuum of butt rock to Sperg rock. Where do they fall? Yeah, well, obviously I prefer Sperg rock over butt rock. I think it's more you know, acclimated to my tastes. I think butt rock is embarrassing. Three Doors Down. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? I don't even think that's a bad song per se, but it's butt rock. Sperg rock. Well, I feel like Sperg rock gave way to the rock and roll revival in the early 2000s, you know, where it was more about, like, the throwback. Like the White Stripes is not really... They might be a little Spergy, a little Sperg rocky. Icky Thump, that's some Sperg rock right there, for sure. God, I'm trying to think of more. Where would nu metal is, like, some kind of other, like, it's like you could make this same distinction, but with butt metal and Sperg metal. So, like, butt metal would be like, dig, bury me once again, everything that I love by Mudvayne, and then, like, Sperg metal would be System of a Down, you know, why don't they keep trusting me? Self-righteous. I'm done with this topic.